If you haven't eaten on the streets of Saigon, you haven't really been to Vietnam. The city's vibrant pulse beats strongest at street level, where the aroma of sizzling food mingles with laughter and the bustle of daily life. Street vendors set up their makeshift kitchens right on the sidewalk, filling the air with tantalizing scents that promise both adventure and comfort. Today, let's dive into the top 5 street foods you absolutely must try when you visit this culinary paradise, and discover what makes them the heart and soul of Saigon's identity. First, imagine weaving your way through a busy maze of scooters and pedestrians at sunrise. The city is just waking up, but the hum of anticipation is thick in the air. You follow your nose to a nondescript cart perched at a street corner, surrounded by a cluster of eager locals. Here lies the humble yet legendary Banme stall. In Saigon, Banme isn't just a sandwich. It's a masterpiece of contrasts and textures. Watch as a baguette, crisp on the outside, fluffy on the inside, is swiftly split open and generously slathered with a spread of pâté and mayonnaise. Layer by layer, slices of savory pork, crunchy pickled vegetables, fragrant coriander, spicy chilies, and a dash of soy sauce are stacked within. Each bite is symphony. The warmth of fresh bread, the tang of pickles, the spice of chilies, and the savory meats all meld together, reflecting the city's seamless blend of French and Vietnamese influences. Find the local favorite stall, the one with the longest line, and you'll be in for an unforgettable treat. As dawn turns to morning, let's stroll over to a shaded street corner where the scent of simmering broth lingers in the humid air. Here, clutching tiny plastic stools, groups gather for pho, the iconic noodle soup that's much more than a breakfast ritual. The broth, simmered for hours with beef bones, star anise, cinnamon, and a secret blend of local spices, is poured steaming over rice noodles, thinly sliced beef, and fresh herbs. Each vendor brings their own touch, a dash of fish sauce, extra green onions, or a tighter bundle of basil. Add a squeeze of lime, a few fiery chili slices, and a handful of bean sprouts, and you're ready for the ultimate Saigon morning ritual. There's something oddly mesmerizing about watching the bowl assembled right before you, and the slurping and laughter all around are proof that this is a daily celebration of flavor. Now, as the sun climbs higher and the city's energy intensifies, let's wander a little further to where the air is filled with the sound of batter sizzling in hot oil. It's here that you'll encounter the showstopper, banh xeo, or Vietnamese sizzling pancakes. Named for the delightful sizzle they make when batter hits the pan, banh xeo is a crispy crepe made with rice flour, coconut milk, and turmeric. Watch as the vendor whirls to pour the golden batter, skillfully flicking the pan to ensure an even, wafer-thin layer before piling on bean sprouts, pork, shrimp, and green onions. The crepe is folded, sliced, and served piping hot, ready to be wrapped in lettuce leaves with mint and dunked in sweet, tangy fish sauce. It's a performance as much as a meal, and the crunch you hear at your first bite is pure unadulterated joy. The lunch rush in Saigon is a sight to behold, an organized chaos where everyone somehow finds a seat and a meal, no matter how crowded. It's the perfect time to seek out a plate of Kum Tam, or broken rice. Named for the imperfect rice grains used by resourceful cooks, this dish is beloved for its simplicity and soul-satisfying depth. Vendors dish out piles of fluffy, broken rice, topped with a slab of grilled pork chop, a steamy dome of optional egg meatloaf, and a glistening fried egg. A handful of pickled vegetables and cucumber slices add crunch and brightness. The flavors come alive when you drizzle over a spoonful of Kum Tam, the quintessential Vietnamese fish sauce, spiked with chilies and garlic. As you dig in amid the midday clatter, you'll know you've discovered the comfort food of southern Vietnam. As evening sets in and the city's neon lights begin to flicker, there's one more essential street food experience: chè, the Vietnamese dessert that turns any street corner into a place of sweet indulgence. Street stalls display tall glass jars brimming with brightly colored beans, jellies, fruits, and sticky rice. Chè comes in countless varieties, often served in a cup or bowl with crushed ice and creamy coconut milk poured over. Whether it's green mung beans, chewy tapioca pearls, or luscious longan fruit, the result is a beautifully layered, refreshing treat, perfect for cooling down after a day of exploration. Chatting with the smiling vendor, you'll catch glimpses of Saigon's warmth, families, friends, and strangers gathering to share simple joys. Navigating Saigon's streets can be daunting, but ordering street food like a local is easier than you think. Start with a smile, a universal language that's always returned in kind. Pointing is perfectly polite. Most vendors are used to serving travelers, so don't be shy. If you want Banme, just say Banme, and the vendor will guide you through your options for fillings. For pho, gesturing to the bubbling vat and holding up your fingers to indicate beef or chicken does the trick. Most importantly, don't rush. Saigon street food is about savoring the moment as much as the meal. Whether it's perched on a plastic stool, elbow to elbow with locals, or standing at a stall, chatting with the vendor as they work their magic. Embrace the chaos, the noise, and the incredible flavors. Saigon's street food scene is a treasure trove of culinary delight. From crunchy banh mi sandwiches and soulful bowls of pho to theatrical banseo pancakes, comforting Kum Tam plates, and sweet, colorful servings of chè, every street corner holds a new adventure waiting for you. So which dish would you try first? Let us know. Dive in, take a bite, and discover the magic of Saigon. One street food at a time.